So today we will be talking about sunny days. I got the inspiration to talk about this because this morning the sun is shining, the sun is up, and there is clear weather. So, clear weather is when there are no clouds in the sky, when the clouds are not obstructing the sun, they are not blocking the sun, they're not obstructing it. And I love sun. I love sunny days. I love I love them because I can go outside, I can walk, and I can just enjoy a sunny day. Now, I live in a place that has more than 300 sunny days during the week, and not during the week, sorry, during the year. And I must say that I am really happy about that. I'm really happy that almost every day the weather is clear. I used to, when I was young, I didn't care about that. For me, it was normal. It was normal that almost every day is sunny. But then I went to live in places up north that didn't have that many sunny days, and that's when I realized how important they are. Um, it was really interesting when I went to places that only uh, every other day, so every second day, every other day, 50% of the days, when every other day was sunny. Um, that's when I really saw a change in my mood because when the sun was not shining, I would notice that I would have less energy, less desire to do certain things. So it's really interesting how the sun can influence your mood, your feelings, your behavior, your attitude, your mood. And it really does influence it a lot. Not just your personal mood, but also the mood of a culture, of a country. For example, the country where I live, um, it's a place uh, people people are more oriented towards their family. They are they like to lounge around. They like to spend their time in cafes and to talk to friends. And when I went to this university that was up north, I discovered that this is the case for many sunny places. That because the sun is shining, um, because the weather is for the most of the time hot, people don't engage in many they don't engage in, they don't take part in, they don't participate. So they don't engage in many industrious activity that how can we put it? Activity that creates a lot of activity that is connected with productivity, let's say. And I found this really interesting because then I thought about many countries in the surrounding, and I noticed that to be true. The countries that had a lot of sun were not that productive, but the countries that didn't were. So it's really interesting how big of an influence the sun is. Even though the sun influences you in such a way that you work less, I still prefer to live in a place that has a lot of sun. What are some of your favorite activities to do when the sun is shining? I know that mine is to walk. I like to walk. And also, I like to go to a cafe and have a cup of coffee, and also to go there with a friend and just to talk about what's happening, how are things. Also, you guys can tell me whether the sun has an influence on your mood, whether you feel happier when you see a sunny day. But we also uh, need to be protected from the sun. I once read that our body has a love-hate relationship with the sun. Basically, that it's a positive and a negative relationship. And that is because, we get the vitamin D from the sun. Our body creates the vitamin D with the presence of the sun. But that too much exposure to the sun can cause a lot of health problems, and that we need to be careful with that. So we need to use a lot of sunscreen. Every time before we go outside, we need to put sunscreen on. The doctors say that this is a great habit to have. I would say that I'm guilty of spending too much time in the sun. I like sunbathing. I like to go to the beach and just lay there and wait until I get a good tan. I like that. But like I said, it's not a smart decision to make. You definitely should limit your exposure to the sun. But no matter the negative consequences, I will always spend my days in the sun. Always. When I wake up in the morning and I see the sun rays I see the sun rays going through the windows. I love it. I love it. I immediately know that it's gonna be a nice day. And when I don't see them going through the window, I know it's gonna be a cloudy day. And it doesn't mean that it has to be a bad day, that it has to be a negative day, but I just know that it's not gonna be as fun as it would be if there was sun. This morning, I can say with happiness that there is sun. Now it's spring, and we actually had one of those rare periods where we had a couple of days where it was cloudy. So there were 2, 3 days where the weather was not clear. And this morning I woke up and I saw that there's gonna be none of that. I see the clear skies. I see also that there is no wind. I also must say that windy days are a big problem for me. So today there's gonna be none of that, but only sun, clear and warm weather. And I actually have a lot of work today. I will not be able to take advantage of this weather, but it doesn't matter. I know that the week to come will be filled with days like this, and that I will have more than enough opportunity to go around the city alone or with my friends and enjoy the good weather.